this podcast will help you because, whatever you're doing in life, whatever you're building, whatever you're trying to do, you can't do it alone.
You do good, she thinks she's better. You do bad, did you see her? You don't do anything. What's wrong with Caesar? So people will always have something to say.
In order for you to get comfortable, you had to get uncomfortable.
And I wish somebody had taught me this 20 years ago.
Yo, it's your boy, LJ Chaplin, with Lady Caesar, bringing to you Chilling With The Chaplins, where we deep dive, giving you practical concepts in ministry, business, relationship, and personal development. So, we can take control of our life. Let's go, and let's get it started. Welcome to Chilling With The Chaplins. I'm LJ with the one and only, my lovely wife, Lady Caesar. She's in the building. Yes, we're about that vibe each and every week. You know what I'm saying? You got me. So we just want to jump right in and do the shout out of the week. And this week's shout out of the week goes to It's Your Girl T.
Yes, T.
I love that name, by the way. She came back to this video, roll to 1,000. And she do the two emoji with the hearts. Subbies, I want to encourage you both to continue to share your love and lessons with us. This channel will continue to grow organically.
Yes.
We are learning and love the content. Please, can you create a video about purity and dating and tools on how to discuss this topic with a new partner and how to not fall into temptation? I honestly believe in it, but my flesh consistently takes over. Yes, we thank you for the shout out. It's your girl T. We love your comments. We would like to say keep the comments going, keep the feedbacks going. This is how we able to deliver better content for you and to you. And so we just truly thank you. And keep it coming. Like I said, we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Yes, and with people like It's Your Girl Team, we will get there.
Yes.
Amen.
Keep sharing the video.
Yes, keep sharing the video, keep liking, keep commenting. And yeah, we truly thank you. And so today,
we are going to be talking about get out of the
house.
Yes.
Get out the house. And not just get out the house, but get out the house and talk. And so this is going to be something for me, because this is something I'm still overcoming.
Struggling with.
Yeah. I'm still struggling with. I'm still learning. I'm still developing. I understand that it's important.
Very important.
Very important. Because I'm the type of person that I go to events, I go to seminars, I go to different places, and I go there, but I don't say anything. I just go and just sit down and want to say something, but I don't say anything. And
how many of you feel like that? I mean, I'm sure there's more LJs out there. That's why we decided let's just do the segment, because it will help a lot of people out there, as it's helping him. Because when you talk, you get help.
You get help.
When you share, you get help.
You get help, because I always wanted to talk, but I was ashamed. Are they going to judge me? And like I said, I love to talk. Once I start talking, when I'm comfortable, my wife will tell you, I just don't shut up. And so, yeah, but now I feel like this will help those introverts, because like we always established, I am an introvert extrovert. I'm introvert until I get comfortable. And so I believe this is going to help those who like me, who maybe can't express themselves, or don't know how to express themselves, or rather be by themselves and rather be alone. Maybe hopefully this podcast will help you, because whatever you're doing in life, whatever you're building, whatever you're trying to do, you can't do it alone.
Yeah, absolutely.
You need people in your circle to help you in your journey and life and business, whatever. If you want to meet a spouse, you got to get out there. You got to get out the house in order to meet that partner.
Yeah. So we're just going to jump on and just talk about the importance of human connection, because all that we're talking about is really human connection, right? So what is human connection? Just a brief definition of that is that it's a deep connection that is formed between people, right? When they feel seen and wanted, because that's value. That's really important. When they feel seen, wanted, and valued. Because when you're among people and they overlook you, or they don't see your value, then it's more or less as if there's nobody there. You're by yourself, right? Mm-hmm. So human connection is when you feel seen, you feel valued, you feel wanted by people, and it makes you feel understood as well, and gives you a sense of belonging. Mm. Because when you hang around people that don't really like you, then you're in the wrong group, right? You're in the wrong circle. So we say change that. Then that will make you even feel bad about yourself. So we don't want that. So why is human connection so important, LJ? What do you think? Why is human connection so important?
Well, especially now with the mental illness, with people is not just being by themselves and then killing themselves, because a lot of time when you're alone, you feel like you have nobody to talk to. Yeah. You feel like nobody listening to you. And so, and that's why you have to learn how to express yourself and open up to people, so that you don't keep everything within yourself. Yeah. Because you will go crazy if you keep everything within. You will go crazy, and sometimes you can't commit suicide because you hold everything in.
Yeah, because I'll talk to that at a bit of a later stage of being alone and feeling loneliness. Because those are two different things, but people categorize them as one. But before I get to that, I think one of the important things about human connection is that we are social beings.
Yes, we are.
We are just wired like that.
Yes.
To have social.
To want to be connected.
And I love Maslow. He defines it very nicely in the hierarchy, and he says besides food, water, and
shelter,
safety, and love, and belonging, we also want connection to be able to live a fulfilled kind of life, right? And this also includes interpersonal relationships, which means relationships with your spouse, your family, your friends, society, but in those interpersonal relationships, intimacy, it doesn't have to be sexual intimacy, but even just the need to be touched, the need to be hugged, that's human need. Sometimes we don't know these things, but we do. That's why you find that in prisons they would put you in isolation, because they know that that's prison over prison. When you're in isolation, because you end up going crazy, because you're not having human connection. You can't speak to people, you can't have people touch you, and so forth. And connecting with people, even in groups or in clubs, not clubs where you go partying, but I mean social gatherings kind of setting. It's important. People will say, I'm alone now. It's very dangerous.
It's very dangerous.
Because part of being human is to be connected to others.
Yes.
You can't just live in an island.
Yes.
You really need human connection. So what I'm trying to say in this point is that we need to meet this need by connecting with
others. Yes.
It's so important.
So important.
Because if we're not doing that, then we are depriving ourselves of certain things. And human connection has certain benefits. Did you know that? And one of the benefits is a good mental health.
Mental health.
Because when you're isolated, you start feeling depressed.
Yes.
You start feeling sorry for yourself. You start throwing pity parties. It's just not good for your mental well-being. And also, when you feel good, what happens? It helps with your immune system.
Immune systems.
Because attracting this positive energy, and your immune system is thriving as well. And when your immune system is thriving, what happens is you gain good health and longevity.
Yeah.
So it has so many benefits.
So many benefits.
Yeah.
So many benefits, and this is why we want to start connecting and stop holding things within, and start connecting. I know You know, like myself, you know, I know, you know, I'm this way, but I gotta learn how to open up and connect more and express and just talk.
You know the saying that says leaders are made and not born? I'm for that. Because in a sense like this, human connections, introverts can come out of being introverts. You know, so I want to say extroverts are created. There are people that are naturally extrovert, like myself, of course. But introverts, if you want to get out of that cocoon, you can learn to do that.
Yes.
You know, be intentional about it. There's this word again. Be intentional about just getting yourself out there and coming out of your comfort zones. We're going to talk about a few ways in which to get human connection.
Yes.
And LJ, you'll take us through what they are, or do you want me to get started?
Yeah, get started, baby.
Okay, number one, surround yourself with people with shared interests. You want to touch on that?
Surround yourself with people with shared interests. Yes, this is very important because you don't want to waste your time with people that don't share your same interests.
Right.
You don't want to.
I don't think it's wasting time, LJ. I would say it's just easier and better to be connected with people who you share the same interests with. Let me give you an example.
Okay.
For example, you like to read. You don't want to be connected with people who hate reading. Rather, join a book club and you'll have something to talk about with people who love to read because you are a reader yourself. And in that way, it's easy to connect and make friends.
Yes, but what I mean was that you don't want to you don't want to get in the wrong club or wrong group and you don't share no same interest because you're not going to benefit from it.
Yeah.
You're not going to benefit from the conversation. You're not going to benefit from the group. And you know, this is when you're going to really be that extrovert because if you don't share the same interest, you ain't going to say anything.
You'll feel intimidated.
You're going to feel intimidated. So that's why it's very important to find a club, find a community, find a mastermind or seminar that interests you, that share the same interests, and so that it makes it easier for you to open up.
So I think the first task for our introverts is that find out what you're interested in, because you know some people don't even know what they like because they are so hooked up in liking other people's likes. There are people like that who cannot perform on their own. They always want to be connected to some people and follow, and they are followers. You know, try and find out what interests you. Yes. What's the one thing or the two or the three or the four things that you really, really like, and then get into support groups on Facebook or groups of interest.
Yes.
But not just that, because we're trying to avoid people to be connected through social media. But we want people to go out there and meet people, create human connections, physical human connections.
Yes.
I think COVID really messed us up.
Yeah.
COVID messed us up because we thought that, we can function on Zoom, we can function on FaceTime via the phone, but the actual fact is that we need human connection.
If Zoom, it has its place, but you do want to go out and touch people and actually have that
hug on
connection.
People, kiss people. I'm a hugger. You see me, I will hug you. Like, no negotiations. Okay?
Yeah, so, you know, if you like to fly a kite, make sure you find an event where people fly kites. And guess what? I guarantee you will go out there. Because just by accident, you will talk, or you will begin to talk because you share the same thing. Yeah. You know, when you go into a place and y'all both have some interest, y'all at the same place. So guess what? Yeah. You could talk about kites.
Yeah,
that's a conversation starter right there.
Another example is, you know, you don't necessarily like the gym like myself, but you see the need of losing weight, so you go to an aerobics class, maybe a Zumba class, where you know you're gonna probably meet people who need to lose weight like yourself or need to be in shape like yourself, and that's a conversation starter as well. Yes. The main thing is that get out of the house.
It's when you do that, it's easier to have a conversation with other people.
Yeah.
So the second point is overcome your resistance.
But also hard from reading a cue card. Overcome resistance. What does that mean? Build relationships even when you feel intimidated.
Yes. Build relationships.
And for a person like you, I think you can touch more on that on your personal experience.
Yes. You know, in order for you to get comfortable, you had to get uncomfortable.
That's it. That's very well said, actually.
And let me say that again, because it's vital that in order for us to get out our shell, to break out our shell, to break out the resistance of not talking or being this introvert, we have to get uncomfortable to get comfortable.
But someone would ask you, but how do I do that when I fear rejection? Because one of the reasons why I'm still in my cocoon is because I fear rejection. So what would you say to somebody like that? Because I think you feel the same way.
Yes. You know,
feel rejection or feel judged or whatever.
Yes. So I think that's me, but I still have to go out there and try anyway. You know, I realize, you know, everybody's not for me anyway. So if they do judge me, they do talk about me, it's okay. They want to for me.
And listen, people will talk regardless.
Yes.
Whether you do good, you do bad, you don't do anything. People will still talk. You do good, she thinks she's better. You do bad, did you see her? You don't do anything. What's wrong with Caesar? So people will always have something to say. So rather just do your thing. Just do your thing.
Yes, be you. You know, just go out there, and regardless of you feeling resistance to say anything, but you gotta be willing to overcome your resistance. You gotta be willing to get uncomfortable. You gotta be willing to get comfortable while you're uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta be willing.
Even like doing this podcast for us there was a bit of uncomfortability there, especially when we started getting ourselves out there. People were like family and friends. They were starting to, you know, things that we could hear. I guess they have so much time. Maybe that's why they're not having children, because they have so much time. Like, for real? You don't even understand the reasons why we're doing this, and you're already judging. So my point is, people will talk regardless when you're trying to do good and when you're not even doing anything. So people will talk. So that's why you just have to silence the noises around you and just do your thing.
Yes, and just do your thing regardless. Yes.
So we'll jump on to our fourth point. So while you're doing your thing, we say smile.
Smile.
Every once in a while, at least. We know there are some people who just don't like to smile.
Yeah, you know what? No, it's not. I don't like to smile.
Yeah.
It's just that smiling is hard for me now because I haven't smiled for so long. I haven't smiled since I was a child. So, you know.
You've been smiling ever since you met me. What you talking about?
Huh?
You've been smiling ever since you met me.
Unconsciously.
Yeah, but you've been smiling.
Not consciously.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, unconsciously I can smile. But me, if I have to, you know, if I had to smile.
Say cheese.
You say cheese, yes, it's going to be, it's hard just to smile, but unconsciously, yes, I can smile. But yeah, you do want to smile, and this is something I'm trying and I'm learning to smile more. Trying to smile even though it's hard for me to smile, because smiling is good.
It has a lot of benefits.
Yeah, because people see that you are happy. They feel that you are happy.
Well, not necessarily. Smiling doesn't mean you're happy, but it kind of
it brings that aroma,
yeah.
that, you know, that good mood when you're smiling. That's
because
what
first
you want.
impressions last,
Yes,
whether we like it or not.
Yes.
People see, she smiles. She's not a frowner, or, you know, but I mean, because it's hard to approach a person who's mad.
Yes.
You know, you want somebody who has a smile on their face, not fake. You know, if you see those fake smiles, when people go like this, I can't even do it because it's not me. I love to smile. I love to laugh. And so, but there are people who go like this. Like, that's not a smile. That's oh my God. And so you want to avoid those. You want to be genuine in even your smiling.
Yes, you want to be authentic.
You know, when you see someone, be warm towards them so that you're able to attract them, because, you know, positive energy attracts positive energy.
Yes.
So when you smile, automatically people who have positive energy will be attracted to you, and in that way you can create a connection very easily. So smile once in a while.
Yes.
It's good for you. It's even good for your, because they say, a person that smiles a lot has less frowns, has less wrinkles. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yep. Smiling creates less wrinkles. Beauty tip, bonus tip, beauty tip.
Yes.
Smiling creates less wrinkles and frown lines. So just smile.
Yeah, because you don't want people to feel like when you don't smile, you don't want people like, oh, you mean.
Yeah.
You might not be a mean person, but because you don't smile, they think you mean.
Yeah. But some people say, but it's gonna be like I'm too nice or I'm not sucking up.
No, you're not.
So what?
So what?
So what? We like nice people. Nice people are likable.
Yes, we need more nice people in this world,
Yeah.
especially what's going on now. We
Yeah.
need more nice people.
Yeah.
So smile.
Smile. Yeah.
Enjoy life. Live life.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So show us those teeth.
Show us those teeth.
Yeah, if they're yellow, I sell whitening toothpaste. I can help you. Plug.
I like that.
I can plug you. All right. So the fourth point is open up to others. I think that's so important.
Yes.
What does that mean? Open up to others.
Make friends.
Yeah.
Make new friends.
Yeah.
Don't, cause a lot of times we like to be in this, we have these cliques.
Yeah.
And
Black attracts black, white attracts white. No, it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah.
Like you were telling your niece, you go
Yes.
to a white school, but all your friends are black. Why?
Yeah. Yeah. Make new friends.
Connect with other people so that you can experience their part of the world.
Part of the world.
Because that's exposure to you.
Yes.
If you've been privileged enough to go to a multiracial school or white school, whatever, as a black person and who comes from a township or a hood, expose yourself to children in the suburb. Expose yourself to children who come from affluent families, because in that way it opens up your eyes, your mind into other things. You see, oh my God, people travel every time they are on vacation, school vacation. You know what I mean? But when you enclose yourself, you think, oh, you're used to conversations that usually black people have, which is booze, girls. I mean, I'm not being stereotypical right now, but it's what it is. So we want to say to you, make friends more easily.
Yes.
Making friends more easily will allow you to be vulnerable to others.
Yes.
Because when you're vulnerable, you're showing your sensitive side in most cases, and people are drawn to that, because when you are able to be vulnerable, other people can be vulnerable towards you. Have you heard of somebody say, oh, they never say anything about themselves, so why should I? That's why I'm very transparent. Like there's very little that people don't know about me. Because I prefer being an open book than having somebody say, oh, we know her skeletons. Girl, you know nothing about me, because my life is out there. I write dear letters to myself. I speak about my weaknesses. I'm not saying everybody must do that, because it's not everybody's strength to do that.
Yes.
But I feel like when I'm going through something, for me
it's
therapy.
To express it.
Yes, to express it. And in that way, I'm able to assist other people because they can see themselves in my shoes. It's not easy to tell people that you wanted to commit suicide. It's not.
Yes.
But you say it so that people see those who are going through that, to say, oh, if she could overcome, then I can overcome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because exposure is everything.
Yeah.
So it like we always talk about, even though you're from the same environment, you don't have to stay in that same environment.
Right.
Learn how to get out that environment and make new friends and meet new people, so that you're able to get exposed to better and different things.
And also, it's just a matter of law of attraction as well.
Yes.
I remember a friend of mine who I call her a millionaire friend right now, because she is a millionaire, and she didn't start there. She started by, and I really didn't understand back then, because I wasn't really into law of attraction then. What she used to do is she used to go and visit beautiful suburbs in her old raggedy car. She knows herself when she hears us. Beautiful suburbs, and acts as if she wants to buy the house. Meanwhile, she has 0 cents in her bank. And I'll be like, Mngani, why? She'll be like, no, I'm dreaming.
You dreaming?
She was dreaming. Like it was her way of escaping her reality.
Okay.
But in that way, she was manifesting those places. Guess what? She owns a beautiful home in a beautiful suburb right now. Not just that, not just one home, a couple of homes. And she drives a beautiful brand new car that she bought cash. All those things that she did by going to circles of people who are driving Range Rovers, because she wanted to drive a Range Rover, she attracted that. Going to view houses which are overlooking the oceans. Guess what? She owns a house that overlooks the ocean. Because when you do those things, you attract those things. It's called the law of attraction. But if you're gonna dwell on all the negatives and speak of things that you see, not of things that you wanna see in your life, then that's what you're gonna attract. And I wanna encourage people who don't do affirmations, who don't do manifestations, things like that start to do it.
Yes, start getting out the house. Start
going to places where you wanna see yourself.
Yes, start going to these. Go to that car lot that you want. Go to that car lot
and test drive.
And test drive.
Listen, you don't pay for test driving. You don't. Just dress up nicely. Look the part that you can afford it. They will allow you to test drive. Some places need you, like the places the cars that we want.
And dream.
They want you to make appointments. Set up the appointment and go for the test drive. Ask about all the features and touching and feeling takes you to where you want to go.
Yes. Go just drive around those nice homes and just imagine yourself living at home.
There,
Because you gotta understand something. There's another community that you want to get involved, because that's another circle that you want to get involved, because they got secrets and they got information that you just don't get from where you at right now. So you want to get in that circle and you want to get in that community so that you get more information that you're not getting now. So yeah, just start dreaming. Start dreaming.
Be a dreamer.
Yes, be a dreamer.
Yeah, because even in the world of law of attraction, one of the biggest things that they say manifests, whatever that you want, is to daydream. Daydream is an actual thing. I have my mentor who helps me do mind movies. I've written it out, and then every now and then she says, just go in a silent mode and just visualize. They call it visualization. Visualize and see yourself there. Sense it, feel it,
touch it, taste it.
Yeah, but in the imagination world, because imagination is actually more powerful
than the spiritual world.
Spiritual is imagination.
Yeah,
it's more powerful than the actual physical.
Yes.
And I wish somebody had taught me this 20 years ago.
Yeah, but the Bible does say that,
But the Bible says a lot. But do we do what the Bible says? Because we just read it because our grandfathers read it, our grandmothers read it. We don't read it with understanding. And we find that some pastors, they don't even explain it properly. They explain it on what will benefit them, not on what was going to benefit you. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So sometimes it's good to just read the Bible for yourself so that you understand it better, so that the Spirit of the Lord can explain it to you. But having said that, there are also principles that are biblical that people in the world have used them, just like the law of attraction. The law of attraction is faith.
Yes.
And the scripture that you're talking about, that the power of the tongue, that's where life and death is. It's in the Bible. But people from the scientific world and people who are saying they are woke, they've taken that around and called it visualization. They've called that manifestation and affirmations, things that are already there.
I was actually thinking of another scripture. But I can't think of it right
now.
But
I mean, the point is, these things are in the Bible, but we've not seen them the way the world has seen them. And we're here to break it down to you. It's actually it's all in the Bible. It actually means, visualization is daydreaming. Daydream. See yourself going on that vacation. I want to go to the Maldives so badly, and I've just been visualizing the Maldives. Guess what? I'm going to go soon because I want that to manifest. Being in the US for me is something that I visualized. I daydreamed about. Well, it wasn't specifically the US, but it was living abroad. Being married to somebody who doesn't have a Zulu last name. I've always wanted to be Mrs. Peterson. Those who know me, they know I always referred myself to Mrs. Peterson. Guess what? I'm a Chaplin now. All right. I didn't get Peterson, but I got Chaplin. Even like our children, we always daydreaming about them, us going on vacations with them and stuff like that. We don't have kids right now, but we see it in the future. So start seeing yourself where you want to go or where you want to be. Stop living in your current situation because it's so depressing, most of it, right?
Yes.
So live where you want to be. It's okay. Daydream. Number 5.
Yes. Don't hide in your phone.
I think that's a big one. Yeah. Touch wood, right?
Yeah.
Touch wood. Yeah.
Yes, don't hide in your phone. Social media has messed us up.
Big time.
Social media, TikTok, all these different things. Smartphones basically has messed it up. And a lot of time we don't even know how to have conversations no more.
It's so sad to even see it in the family setting.
Yes, even especially in family, it's even worse.
Yeah, no, but I see I see which one you mean. You mean like mother, child, and whatever, and in a small setting. I'm talking about in social events.
Mm-hmm.
You get there's a family event or a reunion, even funeral. People are just glued to their phones. You're going out on a date with your partner. Excuse me, and you don't even have a conversation. You're eating and you're on your phone. It's such a terrible disease. You know that people are having a condition. I forgot what's the name of it, where they have like problems with their neck and back now because they're always like this.
Mm-hmm.
There's a condition now.
Yeah, there's a condition. Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
So I feel like phones have messed us up.
Yes.
Once in a while, just take the phone and just shut it off.
Shut it off, or put it in and leave it in the car.
Yeah. But you'll say, but I want to take pictures. I mean, I'm big for pictures too. I understand. So what you do is, when you get to an event, take as many pictures as you can, and then take the phone and put it away.
Yeah.
So that you can connect with people.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, we want to record every little minute and every second of whatever we're doing. Then we miss out on the actual event.
Yes.
Because we're busy trying to take videos and pictures.
Yes. See, because the thing is,
especially women. Woo.
You if you go somewhere, you go in there for the experience.
Yes, for the social connection.
For the experience. And so a lot of times, if you're on your phone, you're taking pictures, then you're missing the whole experience.
Absolutely.
A lot of times you could be in a city, but you're not even there because you didn't even experience it because you were always on your phone.
Yeah.
So you are there for the experience. So you gotta learn how to get off the phone.
Yeah.
Leave the phone alone. And enjoy the experience. When you on date nights, make the attention to make sure that you be there with your spouse, and so that
some other families, and I think we should start that as well. After a certain time, no phones allowed.
Mm-hmm.
Switch it off. Whatever that needs to be attended to can be attended to tomorrow. Because even if it's an emergency, there's nothing much you can do for that person anyways. It's nighttime. That allows you to have like eye contact. People no longer look at each other because their eyes are glued on the phone. There'll always be a bleep or a message coming in on your phone. And we watched something on Netflix. I forgot what it was called, where these people are monitoring us.
I know you're talking about.
Yes, they are monitoring us, and if
social dilemma, right?
Something like that, yeah. And if you haven't been on your social media for a while, they will create a way for you to get a notification so that you open your phone. They want us to be on social media as much as possible. That's how they make their money, and then they're using us, and we get sucked in.
Yes.
It's like Netflix. I was listening to one of the comedians, South African comedians, like, that Netflix sound. It's very addictive. You are planning on watching one episode. I'm so guilty of this. One episode, then the sound goes on, and you're like tempted to go next episode until you finish the whole series in one night when you are planning on only watching one episode. And then what does that do? It takes you away from family time. It takes you away from your spouse. It takes you away from connecting. Human connection is so important.
Yes. So we say get off the phone.
Yep.
And learn how to have these human connections.
Real life human connection.
And instead of being on your phone, sometimes read a book.
Yeah.
Read a book. Take time out to schedule time, with the person who you with. Like, schedule time, with your spouse.
Right.
Instead of being on your phone. And just have conversations.
Yeah.
Because
talk. We're no longer talk now. Don't send text messages. There's this thing in the US that I came across, and it's really I'm still struggling with that. That people don't want to call each other. Hi Mo, guys. They don't want to pick up the phone and call. Americans, explain. People rather text. I fight with my husband all the time. Call them. No. I text them. Why? What's wrong with just saying, hi, this is Leonard. I just wanted to ask you this. No, they will text them. What if I don't see my text notification? Woo! It's even having a maglingos through that. It's just, but I can't get used to that. And guess what? The rest of the world, Americans have unlimited data. There's no this thing that we buy expensive data like South Africans. And that's why I really appreciate South Africans in other countries, in third world countries, who are listening to our podcast, because I know data is so expensive in third world countries. Mm-hmm. America, it's cheap, it's unlimited, but they still want to text each other. They don't want to call.
That's why we hide the phone. We want to say get off the phone, because we got issues with that. We do. We got issues with that. But the thing is, we retreat. A lot of times, a lot of us don't know how to express ourselves. Because a lot of times we don't know how to express ourselves.
Because of the broken English?
Maybe that's what it is.
I just said it. Oh my God! I'm sorry. I love you, my American people, but your English? What's with that? I'm not dissing anyone, by the way. I'm just still in awe of people who have, this is the only language they have. But they speak. What's it, John? Chaplin? Is was. Was is. What happened?
School.
Oh, God. I can't get over it. Let's go on.
Don't hide your phone, though.
Yeah, and that's what we went to. That's what we were meaning. Don't hide behind your phone.
Don't hide behind your phone.
It's okay if you come with your broken English, okay?
Yes.
It's okay. It's not your fault. Just speak. Let's connect.
Yes, let's connect. Yes, let's connect.
And that goes us to our last point, which is stay in touch. Stay in touch.
This is a big one for me.
Yes, it is.
Stay in touch.
Because he makes friendships, but he cannot
nurture them. And that's not good.
That's so important.
Yeah.
And he'll be wondering, I'm always talking to people, I'm always texting, I'm always calling, I'm always sending voice notes. Like, I try as much as possible. I've got lots of friends and people that are, But he'll be like, I'm like, when was the last time you spoke to that person? Oh, I haven't. I don't even remember. And you're calling that person your friend. Hi, come on.
Hi, Mo.
Really? Connect to people.
Yes. Stay in touch.
Send a text message.
Yes.
Send that WhatsApp. Send that voice note, a short one.
Mm-hmm. It's easier for extroverts to do that, though. This is something I had to learn.
Didn't we just say earlier on that
exactly
extroverts can be learned?
But this is something.
Then start one friend at a time.
One friend at a time.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm learning because, and I'm hoping this helped me more. But just by going through this is delivering me. Like I said, then I can say I'm a recovery. A recovery extrovert. Because you want to stay in touch, you want to nourish. I got so many numbers in my phone. But when the last time I asked you,
because it helps to deepen relationships when you are in touch. People see that you care, and it's hard when it's one-sided. Because people will be reaching out to you all the time and you're not doing it towards them. Mm-hmm. Then people feel like, what do I need? What I benefit from Leonard when he is not, returning the favor. So once in a while, say hi, just checking on you. You don't have to ask them how they are, how their grandmothers are. No, just hi, how you doing? That's it. On their birthday, just saying a happy birthday, wishing you many more returns. Like I even have this thing sometimes when I don't know what to say or I'm too busy, I go to Google. And this is my real tip, okay? Don't steal it. I'm kidding, you can use it. Go to Google Not everyone that I send messages, by the way, is from Google, okay? But when I'm too busy to think of something, but I want to send a message, I go to Google and I type messages to a girlfriend.
My wife is good for that.
Oh, very good.
My wife is very good for that.
And then I go to Google and I go, messages to friend. And I just copy and paste and send it to you.
My wife is very
I thought about you. You know, if I'm too, because we can be too.
Very good for that.
But at least it's a connect, you know? I'm connecting with you. But please, my friends and family, I don't do it to everybody when I'm so overwhelmed.
I'm letting you know now, my wife is good for that though. She is definitely.
But I still want to keep contact with you.
Even when whatever a lot of different, I say, baby, can we? Can you?
Don't tell on me. Anywho, let me finish by saying this. That we have to build a lasting relationship with other people.
Yes, and that's what it's about, building a lasting relationship with
because
others.
you find other people saying, I'm lonely.
Yes.
You know,
and you don't have to be alone.
But they lonely but living with the family.
Mm.
You know, and this is what I wanted to mention. Loneliness and being alone are two different things. When you're alone, you basically on your own.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably living in your own apartment, and you don't hardly have any friends. You go to work, you sit in your cubicle, and that's it. But loneliness means there are people around you, but you still feel unseen and unvalued and unwanted. And that's what we said in the beginning when we were defining human connection. These three things are so important: being seen, being valued, and being wanted. Right? So how do you get these things? You connect with people so that they feel you see them also.
Yes.
You want them also. You hear them also. Because you can't expect when you're not giving. And that's our problem. We expect when we not give. You know? So start to do this so that you can also get it in return.
Yes, because I'm going to bring it up again. Like I said before, I said it's who knows you.
Yeah.
So by you going out there and you going and exposing yourself and meeting new people and building new relationships and connecting with more people, then more people get to know you.
Yeah.
They get to know your likes and your dislikes. They get to know who you are, you know, so you want to do this so that people get to know you, you know. So even like myself, a lot of times they don't know what I like or they don't know about me because I don't share. You know, I'm not like my wife with these dear letters. But, you know, I'm trying to do more and more now so that people can get to know me.
Yeah.
And so that I can put myself out there.
Yeah, so I'd like to challenge you guys as we close.
Yes.
That just try. Get out there. Expose yourself. Build connections. Be intentional about it, because that will help to give you, you know, we mentioned the benefits of that. So having said that, we want to say, hope you enjoyed that and hope you learned something from it, because our intention is to always give you something that you can use to become better. So as we say so, we want to say this podcast has been sponsored by
Next Opportunity Window.
And you'll get more information in the description box about that. We ask that you join our community.
Yes, if you're an individual who don't stay on task, who don't, you know, keep their routine, who don't have a routine. You know, in this community we have daily routines, so that help you to stay on task, to help you to build the routines. We have challenges, you have opportunity network, and so we do let you know, we do tell you that we give you a 7-day free trial to test us out, to try us out. If you like us, we say stay, and you'll be charged $9.99 a month after. So,
but you can inbox us for more information on that if you're interested. But more than anything, we don't want to make this video longer than it already is. We just want to say, please subscribe to our channel if you haven't. Share this video to as many people as possible, and also do write in the comment section, connect with us so that we know. Like for example, our the lady, it's your girl T. She already given us a suggestion for a topic, and guess what? We will definitely look into it and do it. Right, because we want to do things that will interest you and that you'd love. All right. And also, we'd love to be your friends on social media. So do follow me at LadySeason1 on Instagram and
Get Inspired by LJ on Instagram as well as YouTube. And you can follow us on all platforms, Chilling with the Chaplins. And you can listen to the audio version, the one that you listen to. We are on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and Google Podcasts. And so follow, leave us a review, and give us a rating. We deeply appreciate it. We thank you, and we say see you next week. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yo, it's your boy, LJ Chaplin, with Lady Season, bringing to you Chilling with the Chaplins, where we deep dive, giving you practical concepts in ministry, business, relationship, and personal development, so we can take control of our life. Let's go.